Hey, what's up? It's Annika and welcome back to my channel. It's time for another budget video. Listen, I know I missed January, but the funny thing is, I did film one and I filmed it like mid-January and I just like never edited it and uploaded it, so that just didn't happen. But it's February now, it's a new month, and I'm even a little bit late on this one. I used to be so on top of it, but like, we're trying our best, okay? If you're new here, then welcome. I take you along my journey to paying off over $229,000 in debt. In my previous video, I made my first extra payment in 2022 towards my private student loan. So go check that out if you have not already, and be sure you're caught up on my 2022 financial goals, which I'll go ahead and link above here as well. But I normally do monthly budget videos every single month, and I just broke the cycle in like October, November time when I was moving, and yeah, and then it was hard to get kind of back on track. If you don't already know, I budget by the month and not by the week and not by like paycheck or anything like that, because the math just, it doesn't math. And I have like payments due, like a lot due like my first week, whereas it's like my rent, my phone, where these like big ticket items, and things like my student loan payment at the end of the month, that it's like another big ticket item that like budgeting weekly just doesn't compute, because then I'd have to do smaller amounts by the week instead of just plugging in all of my income for the month, which for the most part is pretty much fixed. So I have that working for me in the sense that I can plan more in advance, because I know almost exactly how much money is coming in. I do work a quote-unquote 9 to 5 for Disney, and I'm still working remotely right now. But I also do get some income off of YouTube. So every view and like and comment and subscriber really helps me out, and I want to say thank you so much to everyone out there who supports me. But without further ado, let's go ahead and bring up my EveryDollar budgeting app. Okay, so I use the free version of the EveryDollar Budget app, and I just find that it's easier for me to plan with. Like, again, we're not good with numbers up here. Like, I love math, don't get me wrong. I love a good spreadsheet, but like adding 1 + 1, not gonna work. So here I have February pulled up, and I have things already marked off that I've already paid for, because again, those are due like the first of the month, or you know, whenever I'm charged for that. So first up, we have under housing. My rent is $16.79, which, yeah, I know, pick your drop off the floor. It's ridiculous, and all of y'all are gonna yell at me that I need to like get a roommate or find somewhere cheaper to live, and my answer to that is no. I am paying for peace, sanity. I live on my own with my dog Cinnamon, and she's chewing her bone right here. I'm so sorry if you can hear it. But we live happily on our own, and I am so thankful to be able to afford my own place. And because I can, I'm going to in this scenario, because I just have been burned by too many roommates in the past, and I don't want anyone in my space anymore. Like, I will pay the price for that, and I don't want to hear it, okay? Okay. But yeah, my utilities are also up the wazoo. Like, yeah, I'm paying an arm and a leg to live by myself, but making that decision was, I think, the best decision I could have made for myself. So very happy with that to this day. All right, so transportation, gas, I'm gonna put at like $85. I think in January, I only filled up like once, so that was like 40 bucks. But I definitely know I am making more trips in the car, so I'm probably gonna fill up at least twice this month, and that's fine. Budgeting for basically 2 fill-ups, essentially. Moving down to food, I'm actually going to be out of town. I'm babysitting for some family friends for a couple of days, and they're gonna provide my meals and everything. And then I'm also out of town for a long weekend at the end of this month. And since February is just such a short month, even though it's only like, what, 2 days shorter than every other month, but it just flies by so much faster. I have a feeling I won't need to buy as many groceries, and I stocked up this past week in what was still January, and I still count that in my January budget. So that's like one less trip that I have to make in February, if that makes sense. Restaurants I am upping because, again, I am going on a birthday trip to Arizona, and we're gonna be eating out, and it's all weekend long and all of that. So I had to pick up that budget and prepare for that. Dog food, I have Cinnamon's food auto shipped from Chewy. It's pretty much the same every month, so got that. I get her BarkBox subscription because she's a super chewer. So those are pretty much non-negotiables. Clothing, I did already pick up a couple things. So we're just gonna say that my budget was $62.31 for February, and I'm gonna try and not order things online and not buy anything else because I don't need to. So moving on. Phone, that's all the same. These are all my subscriptions. These are all the same every month, except now we get to my Chase Southwest fee, which is $69 annually, so that's in February, and I'll be charged for that. And yeah, I still use credit cards, and I do get the airline miles and all of that. So, I mean, it's personal choice, and I make it work for me. Amazon Prime, I pay for that annually, and that's in February. $119. Like, I feel like February is when all my monthly subscriptions, the annual subscriptions, kill my bank account. So yeah, we have that. I did upgrade to fly first class when I come back from Arizona because I just wanted to feel bougie, and again, flying by myself. So I don't know, once you fly first class, I feel like now I would I'll find ways to get upgraded. I added a new subscription this month. I just joined Kindle Unlimited. So I have the Kindle app on my phone and my iPad, and I really love the whole Kindle Unlimited thing. There's so many books included in it, and I feel like that's actually making me read more, whereas I didn't before. So love that. Yeah, we did overspend in January, so that's a January category, and that's already handled. So we're just not gonna talk about that. Hair appointment. Yeah, this is where my Material Girl section kicks in, because I'm gonna get a keratin treatment because my hair is so frizzy and unruly, and I step outside for 20 seconds in the Florida humidity, and it's just awful. So I get keratin treatments probably twice a year, and it makes a huge difference in my hair, and it makes it so much more manageable on the day-to-day that it is worth every single penny to me. So yeah, I'm budgeting $275 for the treatment and a haircut because I have not had a trim in a while, and I have really bad split ends. And I'm gonna get my nails done for my trip. I'm gonna get paws and claws, so I did budget for that, which is not something I want to keep up. It's more so for special occasions. I am going on this trip for my best friend's birthday, and it's more of a splurge. So I'm not gonna keep that up. Miscellaneous, again, we're gonna have to pay for Ubers. We're gonna have to pay for just random things here and there. I don't know. You just wanna over budget essentially for things like that when you don't know exactly how much things are gonna be. I did make a couple doctor's appointments, have to budget for my co-pays. I joined a gym, and I do get a discount, but it is still $40 a month, but it's such a nice gym. Oh my God, I love it, and I've definitely been taking full advantage of it. So I'm happy to pay that. My auto insurance, which fluctuates between $97 and $99 every month. My pet insurance I just got for Cinnamon. Well, not really just got, but I pay for pet insurance for her because I want emergencies to be covered, and her insurance does that. So if for some reason she has to go in a surgery or something terrible, I'm not left with a $10,000 bill. Because that would put me in more debt, and we don't want that. Whereas I can budget for insurance. We can do that. I have my debt additional category because one of my goals was to make an additional payment every single month of 2022, and whether it was, $5 or $1,000, we're gonna do it. So I'm hoping I don't have to deplete the $200 I have down anymore, because that's already to me only a little bit, and I want to push for more. But honestly, February's budget is so tight, and I know that March will actually be so much better because we have that 5th week. I'm paid weekly instead of bi-weekly. So whenever there's 5 weeks in a month, that means I get a 5th paycheck, which adds into my monthly budget. So March, we'll pick it up. It's fine. And then, of course, my minimum payment for my private student loan is the $1,369.95. So, just hoping that the federal student loan just never picks back up again. We just forget about that one. Forget about that one. Yeah, that was my walkthrough of my February budget, and I feel like every time I like share exactly like what I'm spending money on, I do get comments of like, that's so stupid, blah, 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 blah. Like, you could pay off debt so much faster. And like, listen, of course you can pay off debt faster if you don't buy things. Wow. Brain blast. Like, thank you for that. Did not think of that one. But like, again, I'm the type of person who like, I want to live my life. Like, I don't want to blow off like a really fun birthday trip with like people that I haven't seen in years and whatnot, and like I'm still gonna live my life, and on the deep down, and maybe not even deep down, on the outside too, I'm a material girl. I love to shop. I love spending money. So I'm gonna be real and actually share my budget. And yeah, I don't think that you have to be like crazy frugal in order to pay off debt. I feel like you can still live your life and pay off debt, like, and do this, you know? And I want to start investing soon too. When you have as much debt as I do, you know the finish line is nowhere in sight. So if I don't let myself live a little bit here and there, it will not end well for me. Like, I will just explode. Whereas like I'm still making strides towards that private student loan, since that's all I have left. I hope there's people out there that can relate to this and can utilize my journey as motivation. But I'll go ahead and wrap up this video. That was my February budget. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!